and still get marijuana medically distributed to them by the United States government. Many don't realize that back in the 1980s, in the first George Bush administration, the Drug Enforcement Administration initiated a program called the Compassionate Use Protocol, which was an experimental testing program to ascertain whether marijuana could be used medicinally to help people with various illnesses that cause them different conditions, from glaucoma to multiple muscular spasticity and other very serious illnesses.
The first patient was Bob Randall. He got it in 1976. became the second patient in the country in 1982. So it was Bob and I that helped pioneer this movement nationwide to educate people about the subject, and that's what we're still doing today. So it's time we do something here in Florida. That's what it's all about. What we want you to do is this. We actually had a House bill in Tallahassee and a Senate bill in Tallahassee that has been introduced to put medical cannabis on the ballot so citizens can make their own decision. We need each and every one of you to call your local representatives, your state representatives, your state senators, and get them to support that bill. So when people say, what can I do to help? What can I do to help? Well, that's what you can do to help.
You can actually go to court and plead your case and win. It's been done. So here's what I want you all to do. And once you've educated yourself that it works, then go to your doctor and educate them. Patients Out of Time's website is a great site to go to, medicalcannabis.com. That is legitimate medical use. Once you've convinced your physician, and again, get a copy of my book to him. But once you've convinced that physician, ask him for a letter that says if he were legally allowed to recommend medical cannabis for you and state the disease, then he would. Sign his name, date it, and put his phone number on there. And make sure the doctor knows that letter will never go public.
Was defeated last year for only one reason. Seniors voted against it. Nobody was talking to them. All the activists out there were talking to each other, this law is good, this law is no good. But you know what? The only people who go to the polls, especially in my election, are seniors. Some of those polling places were 90% seniors. The only people talking to them was the beer lobby. And you know what the beer lobby told them? You don't want those stoners on the road.
snap your pictures, you can take your videos while I let these freestyle flows start to explode. I emulate happiness, and that's my key to let you know that this is a gift to you from me. I hope you take it with you, take it home, take it to another country. Every day I'm sitting lovely, smoking on that cushy. Please don't be pushy, even though I might be sentimental and bushy. I can't help it. When you smile, I smile back. Your smiles are contagious, and that's a fact. You can't beat the God-given. Blessed to be to let you know right here it's a specialty. And some people say that we're all criminals. I'm working in original, but some say that's sentimental. Wasn't the way to go, wasn't the thing to do. But they don't know when I'm coming out of the blue. I'm clearing the fog, and now right now I'm not stiff as a log. I'm getting it on, putting on, and all my peoples know exactly where we're at. They know what I do, they know what it is. In fact, and when we roll one up, we gotta take the time to give thanks and praise to the God divine, because He brought us here and He gives us tomorrow to live for today and live with no sorrow. See, I have no regrets. I only have promise, and I can only be honest. I need to wear a harness. Somebody should have warned you that your girl ain't been coming out the corner.
Second letter, go to your clergy, rabbi, priest, whatever, minister. Educate them, let them know, so that they give you a letter saying that so-and-so is a great member of my parish, and I'm so glad he gets relief from medical cannabis for his bad disorder, or bad back disorder, or whatever. Have them sign it, date it, with a phone number. Again, never to go public.
which has been called by the press the secret weapon for legalization. And I'm going to put it on commercial television, a 1-hour educational program designed for seniors but works for everybody because it's Medical Marijuana 101.
someone like Norm Kent, defense attorney. You give him those letters. Then you get a letter from Norm stating this to Johnny Law. If you're reading these letters, you're thinking about making my client a criminal. They're a patient. If you decide to make them a criminal, you do not need handcuffs. They will follow you wherever you want to go because they're not a criminal. Read the letter from the doctor. Call the doctor. Read the letter from the minister. Call the minister. If you still want to arrest my client, then call me and let me know, because we will go to court on a medical necessity defense. Here in Broward County, L.V. Musica, who's here tonight, one of the federal patients, in 1988 won in court here in the city.